Alright, so we need to find the batteries and we need to find those cables. They're in here somewhere in this mess of crap. The last time I saw them, it was like under, maybe it was in there, I don't know. There's
so much stuff.
This is a cool test.
You know, guys, we need to come up with a better organizational system than this. Like, couches are not meant to organize stuff. I feel like we need to clear something out of here. I mean, like, for instance, this chair. Does anyone ever remember anyone sitting in this chair?
There's always stuff on it. So
yes, I mean, when's the last time anyone sat in the chair?
When we got it.
Alright, let's just put it out by the side of the road, get rid of it.
Wait, you're gonna get rid of the chair? A perfectly good recliner?
Well, it's just taking up space.
I mean, I'll take it if you don't want to keep it here.
Alright, can you fit it in your car?
Yeah, I've got a trailer outside, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We could put that on the, hitch it to the Model X and drive it to your place.
I think it's a good idea.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to raise the suspension of the car, and that's just going to allow us to work underneath it. When you're towing, you want to be in standard mode. All right, so I'm going to remove this bottom panel here. All right, I'm pulling it. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, God. All right. We have a video of how to put this in. You can check it out right there. I'll do it right now, just to be quick. So you're going to want to make sure to lower the suspension back down to standard before you do any towing. So let's just do that now before we forget. So that dropped us like 2 3/4 inches. All right, so we've got the hitch installed, and now we're going to put on the ball hitch. So this is what the ball is going to go on. And so we've measured that this will be roughly the right height once it's installed. So I'm going to slide this in. And we're going to attach it with that linch pin. All right, and then we're going to get this height to the locked height here. There we go. All right, that is secure. So it's important to make sure that you get the right size ball. You can get all sorts of different sizes. This one is 1 7/8. It matches the other side of the hitch that's on the trailer right now. All right, we ready to go?
Ready to go.
Cool. Okay, so it's important also that you hook up the safety chains, and it's important that they be crossed. Basically, you want to make sure that if this hitch becomes unlatched, that it'll fall down and land in the cross of the chains, and that will keep it hopefully off the road, you know, from digging into the asphalt. All right, so these chains are going to be a little too long, so I'm just going to wrap them around once. This might not be the perfect thing to do, but that will work. Okay, so under here you'll see that there is a spot for a plug for your trailer. So we're gonna plug that in right there.
nice. Ooh, you're getting nice moisture on the chair.
Get some nice
Oh yeah, hold up. I'll close the door.
Okay.
You're helping, Nick. You're helping.
Recline.
Oh, okay.
Recline it. Push it.
Okay. Oh boy.
Apparently, if you hold it by the recline part.
Yeah, don't do that.
I actually don't remember someone sitting in it ever.
Yeah, I honestly don't think anyone's ever said that.
I have sat in it.
I'm quite surprised by how light this is.
Well, it's mostly empty.
Yeah.
There we go, right here. Look at that.
Nice.
Gather up some nice.
Yeah, you just need like a little glass of scotch and just relax.
I don't care if it's wet.
You gotta recline too. You gotta
Nice.
lay back. Oh yeah.
Oh. Oh wow, this is a bed. This ain't no chair.
You should just live in that.
Put a canopy over.
Yeah.
All right, now insane mode right now. Let's go.
So how's it feel, Bobby?
Just feels good. Thanks
It's almost like we could drive you there in this. Wouldn't that be fun?
I know that'd be wicked funny, but no, I would never actually do that. That'd be scary.
Why don't you relax, take a nap or whatever. We'll go grab a bite and we'll come back out and then we'll drive this over.
All right, sounds good. I'm tired anyway, so.
Sounds good.
Hey, thanks again, Zach.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate
man.
it.
No problem. We care only about you.
Thanks. What a good guy. All right, well, I'm gonna go to bed.
Bobby's asleep. I have an idea. I have a little idea.
Oh, your hugs are so cozy. Wow. What the? What is happening right now? Guys? Guys, you seem to have strapped me down. Guys! Guys! Ah! Stop the car! Ah! All right, now I'm actually scared.
So what's really cool here is that you can use your backup cam to watch your trailer as you're driving and see what's going on back there. Really handy feature.
Bobby goes first, so if he slips,
We all die.
Juan wants to recline again. Relax.
well, I know you grab it by the front, right?
It's fine.
Success.
All right, so what did we learn from all that, guys?
Well, first of all, I'd say that worked out really well. I mean,
Yeah.
it really was not too. We kind of got it on there and installed really quickly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big tow person, so I don't have a lot of experience with it. I know, Bobby, you have a little more experience
Yeah,
with
I've
it.
used tows plenty of times. I worked in the field of landscaping a lot over last summer, and I had to use tows every day. And honestly, like, this was such an easy process. A lot of times I have had cars with tows that get stuck inside of it, and you can't take the tow hitch off because it was
take
rusted in.
this part out?
Yeah, this part gets rusted in a lot of cars. So it's kind of nice that, you know, it's a new Tesla.
Well, and then you can take the whole
problem.
And you can take the whole part off.
And you can take the whole part off.
Right.
That's really
So it's
helpful
not going
too.
to get
That's
wet.
convenient.
Right, so if it
Definitely.
sits in your driveway for a long time, you just take it off.
Yeah.
One thing I learned was the whole ball thing. I thought these were standard, like that this was one size fits all.
Yep.
But we learned that this is 1 7/8", and that worked with our particular tow.
Right.
But yeah, you got to get the one that matches.
Definitely make sure you
Yeah.
figure that out before you go and buy the ball hitch, because
Right.
you might be taking a couple trips to the hardware store otherwise.
The other thing I learned is that you got to get the height right, for your whatever your toe is. So
Yeah.
this kind of setup is nice because you can adjust the height, which is
Right.
kind of cool. So
Yeah.
that's why we kind of went for it. It's a little bit more money, but that means that in the future, when we're using different toes, we can raise or lower it.
In our case, we had a really old trailer too, so it was
Yes.
nice to be able to sort of level it to the best position, so that trailer wouldn't, you know, bounce around
Right.
or let anything fall off of it.
Yeah, won't lie. I was a little nervous about your old trailer there when we were first hooking it up, but it worked out really well. We
Yeah.
had no issues.
That
so.
trailer's from 1987, so yeah, of course we had a lot of you know,
The year I was born. So.
the year Brent was born. That trailer is as old as Brent, so
Wow.
it's
Damn.
very old.
I was just amazed that the Model X just drove it like it wasn't there. Like I didn't feel it
Yeah.
at all. Like normally in a car you kind of have a different feeling when you're towing something. This time I didn't feel it at all, which can be dangerous
Yeah.
because you can just kind of forget it's there. But I did like that on the screen you can put the reverse cam on
Yep.
and watch it the whole
That's
time,
really
which
convenient.
is really nice because a lot of times you're like, oh, did something go wrong? You can just look and see if everything's okay.
Which is huge. I mean, you never think about that.
Electrical,
Does help.
to keep in mind is that you know, if you don't do a lot of hitch stuff, you've got to make sure you hook up the brake lights,
Yep.
and so make sure that you get the correct adapters that you need to hook up to the Tesla,
Right.
and make sure that your brakes are working. Do a little test before you drive out of your driveway. Hit the brakes. Make sure someone goes and checks them for you,
Yeah.
because you need those brake lights working. You don't want to get pulled over.
Right.
You don't
You
want
want to make sure that there's the right plug.
I think one nice feature of this for the Model X would be if you're going to Home Depot and you want to rent a trailer or something to pick up
Yep.
some big items. You can go to U-Haul or one of those places, rent a trailer for the day, and haul all sorts of crap with your Model X,
Yep.
and then
It's no problem.
no problem.
Which most cars of that caliber really can't do.
Right, and I think
So
a lot
it's-
of people think, oh, Model X luxury car, can't do a lot of work with it, but it's a sport utility vehicle, and it
Yep.
can do it. It can tow up to 5,000 pounds if you have the right
Wow.
size rims.
Mm-hmm.
If you've got the 20-inch rims, you can tow 5,000 pounds. If you've got the 21-inch rims, then you can only tow, I think it's half that. So
Wow.
make sure you check your owner's manual before you go towing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And make sure you figure out how towing weight works. Watch some videos on it, because it's not just the weight of the thing you're towing, it's also the trailer that you're towing. So you want to make sure you
Yeah.
get all that right. You don't want to
Yeah,
hurt,
absolutely.
hurt your car.
Exactly.
But for towing a recliner, no problem.
No problem at all. Now stay tuned for our Model X camping video in the future where we tow ourselves to the campground.
That would be fun. I don't know if it's legal to do that, but that would be fun.
Definitely not legal.
We'll just go to Kansas first, where that's how everyone gets around. And
Yeah.
we'll do it.
Let's do it. All right, guys.
So now you know.
now you know.
Now you know.
Oh, do it. Ah, no!
Wait, do an end plate.
All right, this is actually crushing my chest right now.
Is it? Okay.
No, it's fine.
Okay, go for it.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of Now You Know. As you can see, we put a lot of work into this, and we put our lives on the line every day, apparently. I don't know why I trust these guys, but
Your life
I
on the
do.
line a lot, yeah.
So if you trust these guys as much as I do, I don't know why I do, but I do. But if you trust them as much as I do, please support us on Patreon and check out our website, nowyouknowchannel.com. Got a lot of cool behind-the-scenes stuff on there. Tune in next time and hit the subscribe button right here. Now you know.
All right, let's floor it.
All right.